and Deshaun Jackson. And now he's having to take on that load, being the leading scorer as well as assist maker for this team. And so as he continues to grow within this program, I think he's going to continue to get better.
We are underway in Charlotte, North Carolina, as the 18th ranked Memphis Tigers make a rare visit to Charlotte. Hunter, Haggerty, Rogers, Jourdain, and Moussa Cisse re-entering the lineup for Memphis. Inside, to the rim, off the window, and in, courtesy of Nicholas Jourdain.
I got a chance to watch the shoot around for Memphis, and one of the key components was getting to the paint as much as possible and putting pressure on Charlotte's pack line defense.
You got to look there at Charlotte's starting five. Kylan Blackman hits the three. First start of the year for him, making another one here and getting it going early.
He's a tough kid, really can put the ball on the deck, plays extremely hard, Swiss Army knife, and also showing his ability to shoot the three today.
Three ball up, and that is good. Robert Braswell, the fourth. Now Graves, 8 to shoot for Graves. Giancarlo Rosado. Graves with three. Graves in the lane. Tough finish at the rim.
Man, it's his team's in the American.
Haggerty surveying. Gets it back from Tyrese Hunter, who will launch a three. That's good.
Stop certain players on Memphis, and that comes in handy, especially when planning, and they plan like that in majority of their games.
Turnaround shot is in. That is dangerous.
A skilled post player with great footwork, finishing over both shoulders, but also can take you off the dribble. He is an offensive mismatch.
Another three up. This one drops.
Princeton offense to get hard cuts, hard drives to the paint so that they can create high percentage shots. And if it's a penetrating pitch action, they get themselves a high percentage three from that.
Off the steal. Graves for three. Money. Nick Graves.
To high percentage threes for them.
Memphis shot 28% from three on Thursday night in the loss. This one bounces off the rim, grabbed by Gage and put back home.
Hey, I like it.
The standards for court storming have changed a great deal.
I think.
Now back outside to Fulks with 8. Spinning, driving, can't score, rimmed out. And Charlotte in a little bit of a drought offensively. No points in over 4 minutes. Three ball up, that's good.
There's always somebody available in the gap, and in the one-on-ones, they play head up, vertical, and make it a tough two for you to make.
Reber will try it from deep and hit.
Those types of possessions that normally you could just give up, right? And not here. You see Isaiah Fulks getting back into the fray and creating a 50-50 ball.
And a steal, Cisse. The lob for Haggerty, who scores for the first time today. Tough sledding right now for Charlotte. Nice no-look feed down low, the reverse layup. And Fulks caught the rim on the layup attempt.
Yeah, those are those situations that you have to have for winning basketball.
And then Cisse responds on the other end by Memphis. Haggerty working down low, squeezes a pass inside to Cisse, who gets fouled.
It's just, I like Coach Freeman. He's done
They have put things together in time, and I love Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
What a receiver.
Yeah, and let me tell you something about that, too. Michigan, every game that Ohio, they're going to say they won it if they win.
Oh, a technical foul has been called against Charlotte head coach Aaron Fern.
Yeah, and it seemed like he was upset with, guys, and that's what you do as a coach. I mean, you fight for your guys out there.
Take a look at Coach Fern. Team going. He throws up an air ball. Hunter all the way down the floor, off the window and down. A quick start. It has just devolved here for Charlotte as of late, down by 13. Into the corner, three ball up. That's good. Colby Rogers. Now Graves. The low post for Rosado. Bradford throws one up, and that gets swatted. But Cisse is called for goaltending.
Let folks know, put them on notice that it's not happening in here. You got to have the ability to take away 10.
He's a team leader in blocks as Rogers fires up another three. That goes in. Now Rosado on the drive, spins off of danger, tries to score at the right hand, cannot.
That's a good move from Rosado, just unfortunate he missed.
Hunter, money.
Hit the spin, drop, step back, money.
7 to shoot. Rosado with 4. Rosado has to do something with it here. No look feed to Braswell, who throws it down. Had a lot of energy in it to start out. A whiteout here today at Halton Arena, and it's been silenced by this Memphis defense. Carter in the lane. The feed off the follow. Third, they'll have the halftime goes to. They're the top game on everyone's docket in the American. Auburn, Clemson, Ole Miss, all ranked.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he was able to.
Heads to the free throw line, and he misses. Track record in terms of Memphis. He was a part of the 2023 squad at Florida Atlantic that went. His previous career high was against Memphis in the first round of that same NCAA tournament, scored 15 points. Braswell gets hacked. Heading to first stop of the season. Out the contract that Dawn
Green, you have to be steady and standing there, waiting for it. You have to be able to take the physicality that Memphis is throwing at you. And sometimes when you're not used to physicality, overwhelming physicality, you don't know how to respond to it.
Jay Sean, 15-point game.
Yeah, I like Jay Sean Thomas. I mean, he's one of the guys, a leader on the team that really challenges the
4 results as Haggerty at the line.
They can get tough, and then also you'll see, make sure that they're focusing on some of those key points, rebounding the ball, the effort points. They lost a lot of those effort points at Temple, and they're making sure that they are putting a point of emphasis on those areas.
3 seconds left. Rogers fires, can't hit the 3, and that closes out the first half. He's a leading scorer for the Tigers, and all scores in this game, he has 10. Haggerty gets fouled. Earlier, strength on strength, 3-point.
A lot of that was their point of emphasis in their strategy.
That foul picked up by Musa Cisse. As Blackman lines up a 3, knocks it down.
3 like Blackman did.
Jourdain. Now to Hunter. Off the iron, Jourdain with the offensive rebound. Jourdain, pump fake, and he got hit. 2 free throws on the way for the Temple transfer with Memphis. Sinks the
battle, crashing the boards, giving ultimate effort on defense.
Cisse getting the rebound, but coughed it up. Haggerty has his jumper fall off the rim. Bradford goes into Rosado. A matchup of Bulls down low. That's his second. Pacific, one of the great tennis tournaments of the year. And a steal. 3-on-2. Bradford tries to lay it up, and he does.
Pretty.
Haggerty with 8. Into Hunter, leans in, gets blocked by Bradford, but a foul first. There's a foul trouble mounting for Charlotte.
3 fouls early. In the rim protector, he is an active guy in that paint area with a great motor.
Team leader in block shots. He is an eraser down low. Hunter tries it and gets it. 32, Memphis up.
Yeah, Tyrese Hunter is so smooth out there, really just taking his space. I hate it when people give me nonchalant buckets. It doesn't look like you're trying. I want you to at least make a grunt. That guy's not making.
Bradford looking for help. 13-point lead now for Memphis. Thomas tries it again. Got it again. Jay Deshaun Thomas. That lead of 20, but credit Charlotte for fighting back.
Yeah, in the first half, Memphis made Charlotte have to settle for the three. It's our only option type of situation. Instead of them letting their offense work, seeing if they could get something close to the basket, working inside out and getting something high percentage, then from come in and defend at a high clip. Now showing his ability to spread the floor from three.
The pull-up by Blackman off the mark. Hunter, survey. And Danger threw it away. Thomas on the move. Thomas right down the heart of the defense and one.
Deshaun Thomas.
Young High School, a prominent basketball program. He has scored 9 straight here for Charlotte to draw to a 10-point game. Jourdain inside. Turnaround shot up and in from. Nearly stolen by Danger. Reber able to keep it alive. Bradford hops in, lays it up and in. And he's made it a 10-point contest. The floater trickles in. Danger inside with a pass to Jourdain, pump faking and scoring.
You saw how
working hard, had the ball slip out of his hand.
And that's what I would prefer. If you're Rosado, those are those situations that you give yourself a chance, a higher percent, a team-only meeting. And you know what the team-only meetings are about. We got to fix this, guys. Accountability is being had all over the board.
They don't want to see any more court storming on their watch this season as Haggerty, 43 lead. Charlotte has been able to get it to 10, but every time Memphis answers right back. Blackman leaning away from the rim, could not hit. Tigers on the run. Danger, Euro, and a foul that will send Dane.
It's Dane Danger. This reminds me of her.
So Robert Braswell, the fourth, goes to the bench with 4 points. Graves to the block and off the window. Number 1 strength of schedule in the country, but if they want to make their dreams ultimately come true, you'd have to think that number has to come down. Rogers can't connect from deep. Loose ball, foul on the way. That'll be against Musa Cisse.
There. And obviously LSU's got their work cut out for them against South Carolina at South Carolina in Colonial Life Arena. It is going to be a terrifying game. You can see Coach Hardaway is a little upset at that, because those are those opportunities that you have to have in winning games. You don't want to give your opponents the opportunity to get another shot at the goal.
Haggerty knocks down the 3. P.J. Haggerty.
Quiet 14, which a lot of the games that I watch when he plays, it's not loud per se. It's just all of a sudden you look up and he's got 17 and 8 or 17 and 6. He's just been very consistent with how he plays the game.
For Memphis, up 18 with 7:15 left to go. Haggerty finds some room. The floater is in.
PJ had
not lost consecutive games all season long. Rogers crossover. No good. Tipped back outside by Jourdain. Haggerty swings a pass inside sharply, and that falls off the.
Keep the ball alive. He has to be that glue.
Cisse in his second stint with the Memphis Tigers.
And sometimes you figure out that the grass isn't greener on the other side. And
Thomas on the other end. How do you make the chemistry work? It's really
bring in 9 new players, 10 new players, because the talent's there, the IQ's there, the skill's there. And if you are a coach that has to focus on a system, and that system takes time to build, that culture takes time to build, it's a lot harder for you to bring in a group of guys. Deshaun Jackson goes to Iowa State. Lakai Patterson goes to Minnesota, and then you have Igor Milicic goes to Tennessee. You lose 63% of your scoring, and how do you reciprocate that the next year with new players and assisters?
for this Charlotte team not returning as the missed shot inside leading to a Rolf rebound. Blackman in the paint and one. And he flexes to the crowd. Coming up down the line is Blackman. Temple last year was not great to start out conference play. They won 8 of their last 10. They ended up getting to the American Championship game before bowing out to UAB. Floater in the lane, no good, but touching it and putting it home.
Tough the American is, especially once they get used to each other. They can develop the strategy. Most of the time, a lot of the teams in the American are peaking later. And so you start to see teams
going ESPN, 9th meeting all time between since 1988. And Tony
by everything guy. You can't just say I'm going to play and that's going to set the tone for everybody else. That's a staple. That's a standard. You have to have not only lead by example.
Jeb Hartness taking a look at this play. Number 14 of the season. 10 to shoot. Harris tries to create. Braswell battling and a foul coming up. This will be against Memphis.
Pat for that rebound.
Misses a second. Advantage after getting handled and throttled on the glass Thursday night in Philadelphia. Hunter. Short on the 3, tipped around. And Blackman out of the pack. Feeds Braswell. His reverse layup is good. Let's see if they can mix a 3 in there at some point. Haggerty falling away from the rim. Missed the shot, but a foul. Rosado.
Time frame. It can be a big separator for early. He said that when he was a kid, there was this semi-pro boxer that would run everywhere for miles and miles. And one day Penny just noticed it and said, can I run with you? He said, yeah, but you can't stop. You can't quit. So for him, just learning how to battle and endure through pain. And so these are those situations where he's trying to teach his guys how to fight through those tough situations, that adversity. And they're going to have that if they want to go far. And, you know, in their conference turn.
Leading and teaching as well. Haggerty at the foul line, missed the shot. Danger grabs it and hammers it home.
I like that. That's a dog play right there. Danger. Normally you'd see him try to finesse something. He wanted to let folks know there's power behind these shoulders.
Rosado in between 2 defenders, missed the layup, but he got fouled.
They didn't stop fighting, and Coach Fern talked stacking up good days. Daily deposits of winning habits can lead to you making a run once the tournament starts, midway through conference play, things of that nature.
2 for Rosado with 20 seconds left to go, and Memphis will wind this thing down. Memphis lost by 8, or excuse me, Memphis lost by 7 on Thursday, but they respond with a win here in North Carolina. Memphis wins it 77-68. And the 18th ranked team in the country gets back on the winning side of things as they pick up their first win ever at Halton Arena. For our entire crew and